I was thinking about how we approach our daily life and the attitudes we have, about how they all seem small at times, the experiences we encounter, the people we interact with. These are a series of events that shape us daily and yearly, lifetime, as in a whole. Some are amazing and wonderful, others may be heartbreaking or even feel unfair, maybe sad at times. So, how do we relate through all of these things in our life? Do we take an attitude of service in so many different ways? Do we lead or follow? In every moment, we can be a leader in our own way, in words and in actions. As I mentioned in a prior segment, I was taught early to share, to have an opinion, to fight for what is right, but most of all, to learn, never stop learning. Then to share that with others, the knowledge that we've gained. Not to be arrogant or demeaning to others, but to recognize that and have a purpose and an ability to make choices. I made a choice to get married and not go to college, much to my father's chagrin, to find a job that led me into this career, to learn from fabulous people who openly shared their view and knowledge and friendship and mentorship. In turn, I decided to do the same and to teach and share with others, but also to never stop learning. As I progressed through my life and through my career and through the industry that I believe in different positions, I made the commitment to myself to teach whenever I could, show borrowers they had choices in their lives for how they might obtain financing to get their own home, to help those around me grow and reach for their potential that they might have and they might have doubted, to test my own limits with new opportunities and knowledge, and to volunteer whenever I could in service to others and to other institutions. I mention this today not to say that I am perfect, I'm very far from it, but that the journey is worth the effort. There are trials along the way, many. The glass ceiling, as it was called when I was getting started, where men dominated many areas of the mortgage and banking industry. I had to work twice as hard, speak up when it could cost me my job, fight when I got laid off because I was pregnant. Yes, that actually happened twice in my lifetime. But still, moving forward, trusting God had a better plan ahead of me, surrounding myself with colleagues who became valued friends, and continuing to share and teach what I learned, and looking for opportunities to continue learning again. Today, I still try to teach others what I know, from sales to closing to funding and more. Joining committees that promote a better path for me, for homeowners, for the industry, for my profession, and for professionals around me. Volunteering at our parochial school and in other ways. I do not always know what is around the corner, but as I look back and I see things I had never imagined or could even have dreamed of, what about your path and what about you and your story? When you pause a moment, what do you see? What have you shared? We all have a story, or in my case, a book of stories, then as my family and friends would say, experiences that when retold today seem unbelievable, but really happened. I reflect on them and the miracles I have been blessed to be able to see and live through. From watching someone literally come back from death, losing my job because I was pregnant, being promised a promotion only to have it taken away and given to a man just hired in because he was a man, sickness and strength through challenging events, but the greatest things far outweigh them. The excitement of being young and in love, moving to a new state and a new life, finding the amazing mentor for a career that I now love and am passionate about, pursuing that career in many avenues that allowed me to mentor and teach in so many ways to others, that I continue to do so today, for a very large and loving family, many wonderful friends, and a faith that supports me in everything that I do and in every way. And it forgives me when I am on the wrong path, as I should forgive others. So you might say, wow, what is this segment about? It's about you, how we together can make a difference. We can unite when things are not as they should be. How can we keep looking forward to learning and to growing and sharing and teaching those that will come after us? After all, as Mike Rowe would say, somebody's got to do it. We need to keep making choices about a positive attitude, staying faithful, Sharing, giving back. Share the stories of your life. They are interesting and they are worth it. No matter how long you have been alive, young and old, we all have a story, maybe two or three. I have been and will continue to share a few of mine as long as you want to listen. Those that shaped me and reflect on me and wonder how or why that happened. Yet life happens, as they say, and use it all of it, to the possibility of helping others. Make them think and laugh, maybe cry and reflect, possibly help others or warn them about situations, but still communicate and learn from them. Stop a moment and reflect. Think about who you are and how you got here, where you are now, and where you're going. Do you have someone or more than one to thank? This is who I am and try to be. I am a strong, passionate woman, a wife, a mother, a friend, leader, and a child of Christ. A person who tries at every instance to give to others and never stop, having hope in all things. Until next time, stay positive, share a smile and a story, and leave a comment. See you then.